Hi, I'm Dr. Yung Price again from the Renew You Center for Wellbeing and Longevity. And today I'm just going to discuss a little bit about our accelerated creation system for fat loss that's incorporated within our HCG Fat Burn program. And I mentioned in my previous video that we talked about the 3 levels, which is actually the foundation where we need to start when we think about fat loss. And the first one is actually awareness, where we need to be aware of what our limitation, what our resources are, what holds us back, and what actually, where we need to go. You know, what are the steps that we need to take. Now, sometimes we're not clear on all the steps because we actually don't know all the hidden threats that are coming into our environment, in our home and our family life, that actually robs us of our vitality and health and well-being. And especially many of those limitations actually cause us to gain weight. And I'm going to give you some examples. Some examples could be, for example, a lot of the toxins that have crept into our homes, like in the way of plastics, in our personal care products, our cosmetics that we use every day. A lot of women will put, chemicals and cream on their skin and when you look at the labeling, they have more toxins and complicated chemical compounds that you can't even pronounce. And these chemicals absorb right into the skin. And that's why in the HCG Fat Burn program, Dr. Simeons also talks about that you have to remove your normal, personal, everyday products out of the protocol, because these toxic chemicals that you're not even aware of come in and are hormone disruptors. They actually reset your metabolism, make you much more sluggish, and then load our liver so that we can't actually chemically detoxify them effectively. So we overburden our elimination channels. So that's one of the weight loss roadblocks. Our liver gets very, very sluggish and overburdened. And our liver is actually one of the best fat burning organ. And if you've got a tired, sluggish liver, and most people have because their lifestyle, when they drink alcohol, they eat food that are not quite, they're processed or they have chemicals in it, then that's our liver's job to detoxify those chemicals in our environment. So if you're not aware of all these things, they really, really do impact on your health and your vitality and your ability to maintain a slim, healthy figure. So I think it's really, really important that you take on some education about where you are and what you need to empower yourself with in terms of knowledge, skills and strategies to move forward healthily. So that's the thing about awareness. I also want to tell you about that awareness is a state of awareness. What I mean by that is actually a state of love, a state of self-acceptance, a state of being present in the moment where you can live your life without fears of the future, the past. It's your current thinking about your past, present and future that makes us stressed, worried and actually sick in our body. It's not actually what happens out there. It's how we interpret what happens out there that causes all the stress and tension in our body. And this actually makes us fat. So if you have a way of dissolving stress and tension in the body very, very quickly, you can access your natural healing state. Because you know what? Our natural inclination is to heal. Our body heals itself naturally. The only problem is we have interference in the way. We have roadblocks that are in the way of our ability to heal naturally and effortlessly. So I really want to make sure that you can identify some of these things that are holding you back so that we can actually move forward effortlessly. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the liver. As I said before, the liver, if you've got toxic, sluggish liver, that's going to hold you back. It is a very, very important fat burning organ. Number 2, look at your environment in terms of food and your home environment. See what kind of chemicals you're incorporating into your life. In terms of, are you eating processed foods? Toxins. Do you have plastics? Do you carry things in plastic bags? Do you microwave? Most of us aren't aware of the hidden toxins like electromagnetic fields. Who has mobile phones? And who carries mobile phones? Now, mobile phones is one of the biggest invisible threats that are coming into our environment, and they actually make you fat. Our our house is wired up with electricity. You know, we actually absorb so much electromagnetic stress, and we can't actually discharge them out into the environment because we wear rubber sole shoes. So these things are affecting us. And thirdly, because you know, all of these things affect our hormones, and our hormones, when they are not in balance, they cause problems of weight gain. So when your thyroid gets sluggish, your adrenal exhaustedly, and you've got PMS, well, they are going to really, some of these hormones are fat burning hormones, and the adrenals and thyroid drive your energy. So being aware of these issues and taking steps to take care of them, seeking good practitioner advice to get these handled, is going to really help you move forward. But more important, what you can do for yourself is get yourself into a state of awareness. Be in a state of the moment, because now is a moment of power. And when you get into that state where there's no stress in your body, you're going to be able to allow your body to heal. Find ways to de-stress, okay? And next week I'm going to teach you a specific technique to help you dissolve stress and tension very, very quickly from your body, so that you can really access your natural healing state. Thank you.